Our generation is too sensitive. By who? Jubilee? What? Jubilee? Jobbilee?
I feel deeply seen and understood by my parents.
I don't think my mom doesn't understand me at all, but it's just me and my mom. And to say that she deeply understands me, I don't think she does. Like, we just see things like very differently. I think that like my mom's like trying her best, and like at some degree I do get what she's saying, because if I was in her standpoint, I'd probably make some of the same decisions that she does.
Duh,
When we
it's your
disagree,
mom.
it doesn't go anywhere.
It's
it
your
just
mom.
like it just like the fight just stays there. We have really different opinions about everything, and it makes us not really be able to like connect. If like she wasn't related to me, I feel like I would never talk to her.
Certain things like this piss me off, bro. When my mother, like, word to my mother, certain shit like this just piss me off. That's why I said, why you laughing? Because I hear shit like this, and I'm just like,
used to really want a better relationship with my mom.
it's like a Latino household. Like, if y'all niggas grew up in a Latino household, y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about, gang. Word to, because if you say to your Latino mother, structure, apply, quick.
And for
quick,
a while,
nigga.
that's all I focused about. But I just realized like some people aren't meant to connect like that, and I just like try to stay in my own path, if that makes sense.
For me, it's like the complete opposite. My mom had me when she was 17, so I feel like she understands like all the like teenage struggles and like all the stuff that like all the ways that I feel, because she went through the same thing like just so recently. Me and my mom are like, we've gotten very good at like communication and like ways to resolve arguments, and at this point I couldn't tell you the last time we got into an argument. My friend one time, she was telling me, oh, I love your top is so cute, and she was like, oh yeah, I almost wore this other top, but my mom saw me in it and she said it looked slutty. And I was like, ooh, like that's not like how you talk to your kid. I always grew up with, it was
What? Now, what? Yo, I'm telling you, word about that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna give this that. Word about that's crazy, gang. The title of the video is Our Generation is Too Sensitive. He just said, if your mom tells you your outfit is too slutty, that's not a way to talk to a kid. I ain't gonna lie, word up, bro. I come from a Latino household, nigga. You tell your mom that's not the way you talk to me, you gonna smack backhand, and that's just out of love and respect. She never got the belt.
my mom, my grandma, my grandpa, and that was just our family. So like I never yearned for a dad because I had my grandpa and my grandparents are young. So it's not like something that like bothered me.
Yeah, same for me. Like my dad, like he was alive when I was like littler, but like I
Littler. Fries.
never like had a father figure like after he died, and like I never really like felt like I needed it. Like I had like enough male role models in my life. I think I was 6 or 7 when my dad died, and my sister was like 5 or 6.
R.I.P. Knock on wood. R.I.P.
My dad, he died of leukemia, cancer. Yeah. I don't miss him. Like, I miss him, but I miss the person that I could have known, not the person that I did know. Knowing that I could have had a dad growing up, that's what I wanted more than actually having a dad. He tried to be involved, but he was always like so physically drained and mentally drained that
Yeah,
he
she just traumatized them
wasn't,
than us. What am I? She just traumatized
as
them than
big
us.
as a part of my life that everybody else wanted him to be. But he was a big part of my life when I was little.
When I was in kindergarten, my dad became paralyzed from the waist down because he got into a bicycle accident, and that really affected my relationship with my dad. Because, I mean, he didn't do anything wrong, but I just felt so, like, isolated. Like, whenever I went out, like, people would always just, like, look at me, like, and I just, like, hated it. Because, like, why me? It's something that...
What the fuck? Yo, are y'all hearing this? Yo, nigga said Chibu. Yo, more. Stop, yo, more. You're crazy. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, bro. That's probably the funny joke. I'm more upset. But yo, what about that? Like, yo, She just said her dad got paralyzed, and she just said, why me? Like, if she got in the accident. Yo, this generation is cooked. What am I with this?
Took a really long time to work through, and at one point I think it affected my relationship with my dad because I was sort of ashamed, but like unrightfully so, because it's like
ashamed
so,
that her
I felt
dad
so
got
guilty
paralyzed
for being so shameful. But I like at the end of the day, that was just how I was feeling, and I didn't know how to work through it, so I just sort of like pushed it to the side. And whenever people would like bring it up to me, I just like cry.
Well, having two moms, they really filled in where they're lacking, because I actually had no like male figure growing up.
Two moms.
So I didn't learn how to like shave. I didn't know like when my voice was dropping. They know me, like they know what I like, who I like, what I'm interested, where I'm going. I would tell secrets to my mom, and she would understand. We like the same music. We listen to Green Day. We agree more than we do
Green Day's
disagree.
good tunes.
And then, but there's always something that they mess up. They immigrated from the Philippines in the 80s. Their political views, they had to be the opposite. I'm opposite of what they believe in, just so they can fit in. And before, when they told me to marry a girl, I accepted it, and I was fine with that. But I went with that for so long that I thought that was just me. Instead of I can't change who I am at that point, they always thought I was straight. And I continued that so they wouldn't change how they think about me. But when I did come out, I guess it was freeing, because then I would like, I can relate to my mom more than I could before.
I just gotta stretch real quick, because for me, I just gotta stretch real quick, bro.
Now I'm really owning that. It's not like it's not so heavy on me anymore.
What if the story you're telling yourself isn't the whole story? We're all moving through life boxed inside an invisible, personal reality filter, a perception box. Your perception box shapes how you see the world and how you judge
That's true,
yourself.
Amor.
and
That
others,
is true. That is
often
true.
without you even realizing it. So
true.
if something in this episode makes you a little uncomfortable, ask yourself, what am I reacting to? What story am I believing? And what might I be missing? Now let's get back to the video. I have bullied someone.
Who is this little nigga bully?
I
Who?
somewhat agree, because like I do bully people, not to like an extent, like a point where they.
And this is where the world is wrong, chat. And this is why I'm gonna let y'all know why the world is wrong. You have a person like this that feels entitled to say, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's beautiful in their own way. I'm just let y'all know right now. But like for me, she's bullying people. You know what?
Like want to like hurt themselves, like they're like, oh my gosh, like I'm being bullied so hard, like I can't take it anymore. But like just like my friends, like I'll like bully them, but like, you know, like playful.
I feel like with my friends too, I feel like we're like, I wouldn't consider like we're like hating on each other, but like we're like kind of in a way like playfully bullying each other. Like someone would be like, say this, and then someone will say that, and someone would be like, oh, at least I don't got them British teeth, and then someone else would be like, at least I don't got that bowl cut of a haircut, or like something like that.
That's
The only
bullying?
reason why I stood on disagree is because like I do all of those same things, but I wouldn't
That's not
consider
bullying.
those like bullying.
That's
Maybe
not
like
bullying, bro.
it's just me poking fun at my friends, and it's like more
That's
of
not
a
bullying,
banter
bro.
than anything else. I've been around so many bad friends, and I've had so many bad friends that it's just easier to cut them off and make new friends than try and resolve
Yo, Los,
relationships
you're gonna call the
that
garbage man in here.
are kind of already beat down. Anytime I hear somebody talking bad about me, I try and avoid conflict, and I just stop talking to them or unadd them on social media rather than asking them why
That's
they did
smart.
it.
If there was like a line in between.
Me calling Alberta a chopped Indian refugee is not bullying. Jab NJ is a Indian 2K player who cheats and buys a tie-in to play 2K every year.
Between somewhat agree and disagree, that's where I would stand, because I don't think I've like really like bullied anybody, but like I bully my sister like a lot. That's why I'm standing here, because I'm so mean to my sister.
What you said about siblings, like to my brother and my sister, I've kind of been like more like not to the playful, but like literally like kind of bullying. But we both do it each other. Like my brother will say something to me, and then like I'll say stuff to him that I don't think I could say on this, but like.
Lil
like,
Timmy.
we'll go, like, a
Lil Timmy definitely says the N-word. Word of bro, I can put that on my life. Little Timmy definitely says the N-word. I can lock any amount of bread. This little nigga right here definitely says the N-word. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know that right now. This little nigga definitely says the N-word. telling you, bro. He definitely be saying that N-word.
A little too far. But, I mean, I'll call him like kind of like oversized in ways, and then he'll call him, and then he'll just like kind of pick me up and throw me. I mean, that has happened like once or twice, but like we'll just like bully each other.
Yeah, me and my sister do that too.
Yeah.
I agree, because like me and my sister, we do bully each other quite a bit. I wouldn't do it to someone else, but I would do it to her because like it's like she wants me to like fight back, so I have to.
I've definitely bullied before, but I've only bullied out of insecurity. When I was younger, I was bullied a lot for having 2 moms. Someone told me that maybe you should have had a dad growing up. And that really like boiled within me. I tried to not make it really prominent, but I was like 11 and I didn't know how to really control what other people said to me. And that's what was
if I had 2 moms,
bullying other people just to like compensate what was being told about me. When I was growing up, I had a lot of insecurities, and
there's nothing wrong with having 2 moms, by the way. Having 2 moms is lovely, beautiful word.
The only way I can make myself feel better is if I put other people down and say like, I'm on a pedestal. Like, I was a big kid back then, and I would find like people who like are bigger than me, and I would say, oh, at least I'm not like that. And I was like, I would try to like cheer myself up by putting other people down. Like, well, I have a better haircut than them. I was just not doing as well in school, so I would blame the teacher for not really helping me, and I would like exploit. Yeah, John, I'm gonna keep it stacked. I would never tell anyone I have 2 moms. You're gonna have to like do deep CIA research on me to find out if I got 2 moms. And that's swear to bro. Because if I tell people, if I was in high school telling people I had 2 moms, niggas will volley me left and right. Let's see, word of bro, niggas will volley me. Niggas will probably tell me I'll with 2 moms. No bullshit. And I'm keeping it stacked. That's how niggas was making jokes. That's what I'm saying. That's how niggas was making jokes when I was in high school. And for a nigga like me, bro. That what by bro? Finding little ways to. Discord will get dangerous if niggas found out I have 2 moms. The Discord will get dangerous. Word of bro. Game. Like crack her down, and so to make myself feel like I'm superior than my teachers or someone else that I really didn't like. Those insecurities then went away, and I realized like, oh, that was just so nasty of me back then to just like turn my insecurities and put them in other people, and it was just like. I just got tired of being angry all the time, and I didn't really gain anything out of that. I guess I just wanted to feel validated, and the way I felt validated was by being toxic. The day after 6th grade, like something clicks. I spent a whole year just being a bully, and it wasn't like, that's who I don't want to associate myself with anymore.
I think I sort of have like a similar experience. There's this time, I think in like 9th-ish, 8th-ish grade, there's this one girl, I have no idea, like she didn't do anything wrong. I think, again, it was like out of insecurity because I'd like be nice to her, but like behind her back, I'd like say a lot of stuff.
You're two-faced, that's two-faced. This generation is cooked. What am I mother getting? This is just terrible, this is bad, this fries all this game.
And I guess like this question sort of unlocked that memory because I think I try to like sort of hide it away because it's something I'm not proud of at all. She found out and we were friends and she got really upset. When I like got the consequences for my actions, I felt so guilty. Like it was like, why are you saying all this? You know, I definitely like learned, and I think we're good now. But I think that was a really big lesson.
Yo, more a lot of them definitely went to private school. A lot of them definitely went to private school.
Sometimes I do have a big mouth, and you know I've learned to control it. But I just like sometimes say what's on my mind, and that was like to an extreme.
I feel comfortable in my gender and sexual identity.
I would hope.
I don't know. I don't really think about it too much. I just think it's just like I just sort of go with the flow, you know, like go how like I feel, and like I feel comfortable in like who I am and what I look like, and you know how I present myself. Like sexual identity and like orientation like has crossed my mind, but it's just sort of like in a way where I'm like, okay, well I just feel comfortable in the way that I am.
Like I know exactly who I am, and I don't think I like ever had a doubt about it either.
What do you mean like exactly who you are?
Like my sexual orientation and stuff like that. Like I never had a doubt that I'm straight. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like I always knew what I wanted.
Yeah, I agree. Like I'm very comfortable with being a female. I've never like really wanted, cause like when I think about it, I'm like I just like go pros and cons. I'm like being female is like, I don't know. Other than periods, everything is pretty good.
Do you think like if instead of like straight being the norm, if we were all gay, right? And that was like the norm in society, do you think you would still be straight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm boy crazy.
What? Yo. Yeah, this shit get me. What on this shit get me tight? Like what? What? Now is turning someone's hairline into a coin, putting as your wallpaper considered bullying? You're a dick, bro. I gotta lie, Gabe. Wow. Don't tell me. Yo, look at little Timmy, like Curly. I'll tell you, fries.
Like I've always just liked guys. I've never wanted to be with a girl. Like,
Have you ever had like a really bad experience with a guy?
no.
Oh, dang.
She's like 12. What experience is she gonna have with a guy? Like, this is what I'm saying. Where did you find these kids at? This girl's like 12. What experience you gonna? I would hope she don't have experience with a guy. What am I mother? I would hope she don't have experience with a guy. She has to be like 12, 14. Nah, she has to be like 14, 15. I'm gonna keep it stacked. 14, 15. I would hope she don't have experience with a guy. That's crazy.
I feel like I had enough questioning, like for years, to really solidify that I'm strongly agree. Like I'm comfortable that I'm a guy because I did question why I'm the only guy in my family who's all women. So why am I the only guy? Like I'm the only odd ones out. I had enough questioning my sexuality. Like I've been with guys and I've been with girls. I know I'm bisexual because I have experiences growing up that really helped solidify like, oh, I like this and I like this, and it helped me gain my values.
I feel overwhelmed by the stress
That's a fact, Amor. That's a fact. Remember when I got packed up? You a real one. Yo, Crit 99, appreciate the follow.
in my life.
What's good, Crit?
I can handle my stress. I just find it hard to manage it and maybe time manage like what's most important, what I need to get done first. And I kind of just let some important things slip through the crack. And I should focus more on things like grades and school instead of other things that I occupy
you're
with
a
my
kid.
time. When I was little, I felt like really ugly, and then I like carried myself that way too. I try not to think about what other people think about me. Like, oh, if everybody thinks I'm rude, why would I try to be nice? After I realized like it doesn't matter what people say, like it made me grow. It made me like reflect. I stopped being like disrespectful and rude, and I started listening more, and I just
you're a
changed. Like I
kid.
flipped my grades around. Like I made
That's what
a
you're supposed to
comeback
do.
because I realized like I was being in a negative mindset, and everything I was doing was like affecting the people around me in a negative way. I was just always being rude, I guess, and my grades were bad. So I realized that I wanted to like turn it all around.
The only thing I'm really stressed about is just literally just sports, because like I run like 30, 20 miles a week, and I'll just do that and sleep.
Damn, little Timmy. Little Timmy running 30 miles a week? What the f***? But that's your little Timmy on the right path. Little Timmy's on the right path. For me, little Timmy's on the right path. I'm telling you, bro. Just focus on your sports, little Timmy.
And I feel like I just love sleep, you know? That's what I love most about my life.
I had the same thing when it comes to stress. I'm also, I row for my college, and we have practices every morning at 6 a.m. and balancing that with school, and then also, because I want to be in the film industry, also late nights of shoots. And
yo, don't be surprised if you see little Timmy pitching for the New York Yankees in 10 years, you heard? Or in 15 years.
dates
right
and
now.
like writing scripts. It's hard to balance, but it really comes in waves.
I would definitely say my situation's really different because I do online school, and then most of my focus is on like social media. So I have to manage like responding to emails, looking at my views, keeping up with the trends, then doing online school. I have to do it on my own, and I don't have a manager or anything. So I just
God, bro.
it's like I have to figure out what is right for me, and that takes like trial and error.
I am a rising senior, so I'm in like the college application season just now, but I think in general, I'm pretty stressed out. I go to a really competitive school. Like everyone's always starting a new nonprofit where they like donate $100,000 to charity, or like finding their own AI tech startup. And I think there's always just like this feeling that I'm not doing enough and that I have to do more, but I don't have enough time.
I kind of agree with
Comparison
that
is a
too,
thief of
because, like, I have
joy.
an older sister around like around 18, and she like is like probably like the best student, like that goody two-shoe student who got into an Ivy League school, you know, like 40 extracurriculars, like national champion in running, like all of this, and I just like, and I kind of feel regular, and I'm like, and it's like, am I like, and I'm like put out at such a high standard, me and my brother, like we're put at such a high standard compared to her, you know, and then like I don't got that like smarts like her. You know, my dad is like kind of not to be mean to him, but he's just kind of more regular compared to my mom, who's like a lawyer, very
What? What, little Timmy? What are they? Little Timmy, what? Nah, little Timmy, what? Little Timmy, what? Yo, little Timmy, what?
at such a high standard compared to her, you know, and then like I don't got that like smarts like her. You know, my dad is like kind of not to be mean to him, but he's just kind of more regular compared to my mom, who's like a lawyer, very smart, and she really got her smarts compared to me. When I'm compared to my sister, you know, I feel awareness of it, like, yeah, I get it. She's like the peak like student, you know, you want to strive to be her, you know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what? It's hard to be her, but like, you know, it's a good like motivation, you know. Like I would say that she's an inspiration in ways, like, you know, sometimes like in other categories, I kind of want to be myself, you know. You should still also be yourself, but also try to strive to be your better person. You know, she kind of motivates me to do
Imagine you're not calling you regular. That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes like I feel like I stress myself out with things that don't need to be that serious. It's mostly about school though, cause like I do like a bunch of like stuff in school, like where you have to be like always at school doing stuff, and I feel like when I like think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, like how am I gonna get there? Like how long is it gonna take? Like I always get stressed out thinking about it, but then when I'm there, it's not that bad.
The core cause of a lot of my stress is myself, because like I am
Nigga
comparing
said,
myself to
"Here go
other people, and then I see those videos where this guy got a 1600 SAT score, he has a 5.0 GPA, and like I see all of that, I'm like, oh my god, I'm not doing anything, and then I get up and I start like researching, and I get into this little like cycle and rabbit hole, and then I just end up crying because I'm like, there's nothing I can do, it's too late, and then it's just like sometimes I have that cycle where I just like crash out a little bit, but
I'm sorry.
oh, it's okay.
That sucks. I'm the opposite. I'm so unmotivated. Like, I don't know, like in school,
This girl's
everybody's
just
like,
chilling.
oh, I need to try better. Like, oh, I need to get better grades. And I never had that. Like, I don't care about my grades. Like, I should, because it's my future.
He just a high Big Daddy. He's just a high Big Daddy. Yo, Jab, Calm just wants to see, Calm just wants to see Lupe and Bree on screen for Madi Tuhati.
But, like, I never had that, like, I don't know, drive. Maybe that's the word. I want to, like, go outside more, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like school is, like, really, like, limiting.
Explore the world, kind of like go to like beautiful countries and like travel the world in a way.
Yeah, kind of. Just like, I feel like school kind of like puts you in a box, you know? Like it like limits you. Like you have to just.
Facts. This girl know what she's talking about.
Yeah,
read it
in a sensible way.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I just don't want to like, you know, live a boring 9-to-5 life. You know, I want to like, you know, if
Southern
in
Drive.
the Air Force and, you know, kind of travel the world, you know, and then become a pilot after, so I could travel
I want to be a pilot.
across the country.
Yeah, I think that's like something that also like I remind myself after I have those like spiraling crash outs, is that there's like, we only have like one life, right? And there's so much life to live, and it's not gonna end like, I mean, it might, but you know, it's like likely not gonna end like right now. So like, you know, like pursue what you want to do, because you only have like one chance to do it, right? I feel like right now everything is super messy. It's super divisive. People are just like fighting with each other, and I think with my background in acting, I have the ability to understand others and listen to others.
Fries. These kids these days are dumber than a rock. Fries, go to school, get your job, working 9 to 5, go become a doctor. We need more doctors. We need more lawyers. We need more not entrepreneurs. We need more doctors, more lawyers, and more nurses. You know, we need more construction workers. We need more all that. We need more plumbers. We need more, for me, electricians. We need more baseball players. Word. So go pursue that route. 9 to 5 is the wave.